Hey guys, so I'm going to do just a kind of roundup haul of all the candles I've been purchasing lately. Instead of doing them by month, I'm just going to lump them all together. So the first one is, or the first store is Bath & Body Works. And I picked up some from their travel collection, if you want to call it. I got the Istanbul, and you can see I've burnt this one already. This is Sparkling Amber. And it has an amber scent to it, but it's not too powerful actually. This is supposed to be fragrant treasures from this exotic city's grand bazaar, alluring amber, velvety peach, and lush frangipani petals. So this one is nice. I will say that one thing about this collection that kind of disappointed me was the lids that came with it were just this kind of plain metal. I will show you from, this might have been last year, I don't remember, but this is the London Calling Tea and Lemon, and you can see it has this design to it. It's just a sticker, but at least it's something, right? And I did purchase, I got two of these. One is also used up. But this is it the same? No, it's not the same description. This one is London Tea and Lemon, and this is London Calling Tea and Lemon. So, but this one says indulge in a royal blend of tea, lemon, and sugar. And this one just says a royal blend of tea, lemon, and sugar, great traditions from across the pond. I don't know why they feel the need to, you know, tweak it somewhat. But this one I've been kind of, I guess, rationing. Like, I didn't want to burn it all up because it's not a permanent scent. And I will say, like, so this is a fresh one right here, and you can see it just has a plain lid. It seems to me that my nose is gonna get all confused. This one to me is much more strongly scented. And I think I noticed that while I was burning the other one as well. Like, it just didn't seem to have as much of a throw. And I feel like people, and I don't know if this is just something I've noticed lately or if it's actually a trend, but I feel like people lately have been complaining that Bath & Body Works candles aren't, you know, as scented or as heavily fragranced or have as good of a throw as they have in the past. Which, if it's true, would be really disappointing, because these are a really good, like, budget, I mean, it's a candle, it's a luxury kind of, but a good budget alternative to some other ones, because I only buy these when they're like 2 for 22 or 24 or whatever they want to charge. Speaking of, I finally placed an order. I think I bought those in July maybe, and I just received this package not too long ago. But I kind of, you know, they came out with all the fall scents, so. I got some fragrance bulbs, Wallflowers, that's what they're called. I got Sweater Weather, which, to be honest, I just enjoy saying. Autumn. And what else? Leaves, and Citron, Cedarwood. So I got those, and I'm kind of, you know, it's like they smell really, really strong when you first plug them in, but then I don't know if you get nose blind to it, but they're definitely more subtle after that. And like, if you just, like, I plugged one in and my boyfriend couldn't even smell it, like, even when he was standing right next to it, and I could smell it. But I have one by my front door, so it's like when I walk in, it's like, oh, I can kind of smell it then. But it doesn't really, like, permeate the whole apartment or whatever. So to go with those, I got a new plug, because I like seasonal stuff. And I also like the nightlight ones as opposed to just the normal ones, just because I like having a nightlight. But I thought this was really cute. It has kind of a spirally stem there. It's pumpkin. So that'll be good for, I guess, like September, October, November, maybe. I don't know. At least October, November for sure. And I also got some soaps. This was like a sampling of all Bath & Body Works has to offer. I got 3 of the Maple Sugar Kiss. My boyfriend and I have this weird thing about maple. So he's British, so maple syrup isn't as readily available over there, so he gets really excited about maple syrup. Like the pancake topping, you know, just like the sugary stuff. And when I was like, oh, you like maple syrup, and suddenly everything has to be maple scented, right? But anyway, he's like, I just like maple syrup, it's, you know. But this is nice. I've had this before, I believe, and I like the foaming ones because it really annoys me when you know, press a pump on a soap and it like shoots out like 5 feet. Anyway, yeah, so 3 of the maple ones, and then I got the Bright Autumn Day, which is sweet citrus, cinnamon, and blonde wood. So I think it was one of those like for the fragrance bulbs or wallflower bulbs, whatever they're called, were also some kind of deal where it was like 4 for something. So I got 4 soaps to kind of get the discount, and I got 4 candles because I don't know, I was just rolling with it, I guess. And these weren't like a 4 kind of deal. They were just, I think they were 2 for 20 something, I don't know. But anyway, they were on sale. So I got the Marshmallow Fireside, which has this really nice leaf design on the top. I don't know if these are metal or plastic. I don't know. But that has a really, I think I prefer the just like plain Fireside candle. But this is like a really sweet kind of smoky candle. It says, celebrate the season with a warm blend of toasted marshmallows, smoldering woods, and creamy vanilla, reminiscent of a cozy evening around the bonfire. So there's that one. And this one, I got Limoncello, which is actually a gift. But anyway, just a really lemony candle. And then I got 2 from the Cork and Vine collection, which some people were critical of because they said they smelled too much like men's cologne, which tend to be my favorite types of candles. So I was like, all right, I'm down. So that's what the lid looks like. And this is the Napa Valley Sunset, which I wasn't totally sold on, but I just went to California this past April and we went to Napa, so it's just kind of, you know, one of those. So it says Napa Valley vineyards are the most romantic at sunset. At sunset. Notes of velvety figs, soft oak moss, and luminous white musk recapture this golden hour. So that's nice. It's a little bit more, I guess, fruity than just being, you know, straight up like musky and woody. So I thought this would be kind of a nice transition scent before I'm ready for like the full-on fall candles. And then I got, this is also, I guess, a re-promote, you could say. They did this with the French Provence collection last year. But this is a blend of aromatic cedarwood and sunny citron with a hint of mint. It's as carefree and sun-kissed as the hills of California wine country. So this one is really nice. I hope it has a nice throw to it. I'll be disappointed if it doesn't. But anyway, I enjoy that a lot. Alright, so in addition to the Bath & Body Works being, I guess, the more budget option, I bought some not so budget candles. Diptyque returned to Hautelook, and I pretty much only buy Diptyque when it's on super sale just because like $60 for a candle is a little crazy to me. But anyway, they had basically previous holiday collections, I think. So I got this Diptyque, what is this? Indian something, I think. Indian Incense, yeah. So it's really pretty, although I was kind of disappointed because the label is just a sticker. So if I try to wash this, like, I don't think the label would make it, which is kind of a bummer. I guess I could try to like peel it off and put it on a piece of paper, but so this is really, I mean, it's like incense. I think it has some rose notes to it. It is a really pretty purple jar. And normally I think a candle of this size would retail for $30-ish, and I think it was like 40% off. And I will say, I think all of these candles were wrapped in plastic when I got them to kind of, I think, preserve the scent. But I had to take them out to smell them, of course. So then I don't know if this was 2 years ago. I think this other collection that I'm about to show you was last year, maybe. But I got this set. I don't know. It says Diptyque on the top there, but it doesn't really have any other labeling. So it comes in a nice box, although it was kind of difficult to figure out how to open this without everything going everywhere. And these did seem to, I don't know if you can see, they're kind of like, the wax inside is a bit slanted. I don't know if they were melted a bit in transit and kind of, you know, but this one, the design is actually like painted on. So although I feel like I had a Diptyque candle that was like white. I think I showed it in my empties video. The jasmine one, I think, was white with gold, and I let it soak in some water and the paint just started like peeling off. So hopefully I can save these without that happening, but that's what they look like there. And I want to say this was like, I don't know, I think my order altogether was around $100, which was kind of made me grimace a little bit, but alright, so let's see. I think green is the resin, yeah, and this is, it says it distills the aromatic woody scent of pine needles and bark. And I thought this one was going to be my least favorite, but the pine is really subtle, so we'll see how those burn, I guess. I think I've had one this size, like the, you can see my makeup, the bays, the little ones do put off like a surprisingly good throw for a candle of their size, so let's hope. If you can get like one, these I think are $30 like I mentioned, so if you can get scent of a $30 candle but not a $10 candle, you know, what's really the value, I guess. So this one is hiver, which might be the French word for winter, I don't really know. It's a blend of smoky woods and roast chestnuts enveloped in precious balms. So that one's really nice. I like that one a lot. It says each releases and diffuses its fragrance for around 30 hours. And this one in the middle is spice. It's kind of stuck in there, so I'm trying not to. Spice says it is a warm, sweet accord. It doesn't want to come out, is what it is. But it's a subtle blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, and candied plums, apparently. Alright, so they're really jammed in there. So all of them kind of have that like incensey type smell to them. And now my nose is just so totally confused, but one of these really reminds me of the incense that they would burn like I was raised Catholic, so like the mass, you know, they do the thing like at Easter and Christmas or whatever. Anyway, so those will be nice to burn when it's actually like appropriate weather-wise. And finally, this is the big guy. These normally retail, first of all, the box is really pretty. It has like gold foiling and all that. So this is just a big size of the winter scent there. So I'm glad I like it, because otherwise I'd be, you know, SOL. So this one's really nice. I got this in the big size partly because it matches the colors of my bedroom. My bedroom's blue, and I don't know if you can see, like, the rest of my living room here is kind of like green and red. It's like Christmas all year round. So anyway, so I thought, you know, just from a decor perspective, it would be good. And I kind of went on this mission after I got these, well, actually before I got these candles. Like, I wanted a, like with the Bath & Body Works ones, you have a lid to kind of, you know, keep the dust out and preserve the scent, I guess. But the Diptyque ones don't come with a lid. I think for this size, maybe you can buy one from Diptyque, which is really expensive. But anyway, I wanted a, what they call like a cloche, or a bell jar, or just like a glass dome basically. And after searching high and low, I eventually found this from Sur La Table. And this was around, this was $29.95, which you see things like this and they're actually, they can get really pricey. So I thought this was, you know, decent. But basically it's a marble base and a glass jar, obviously. And I can do this. So I can store the candle like so when I'm not burning it. Isn't that cute? It fits in really pretty perfectly. And I think a lot of candles, kind of like votive, not votive, are these votives? I don't know, like medium-sized candles. I think this is like 3 inches by 4 inches. So that'll fit basically inside the dome. So that's my candle haul, and I think, I don't know, I know Bath & Body Works is going to come out with more candles eventually that I'm going to want. I might try, I think I mentioned this before, I think I might try making some candles just to kind of, you know, play around and tinker with it. But yeah, that's my home scent haul, I guess. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you soon.